Good afternoon, everybody. Did you miss me yet? Let me tell you, I hate to start this with the wine, and I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't at least somewhat interested. But there is... Thank you very much, Nova Starlight. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. There is a special kind of exhaustion when it's a Saturday and you wake up to immediately drive north for an hour and 20 minutes to do a Streamly signing, and you keep up that energy for 2.5 hours, and then literally drive home in 103-degree weather for another hour and 15 minutes, and then hop right back on stream, and you haven't had anything yet to eat today. I do have my water, I have ginger tea with throat coat, and I have Red Bull, because I need it. And I will have food at the end of this stream. No, you guys don't understand. It is not for lack of desire to eat. It is lack of time, okay? From the moment I woke up this morning until now, I have not had a minute of downtime to myself. That is the kind of energy commitment stuff like this requires. There is no Eat Redemption, Zelda Marshall. Get fucked. But you can listen to me take a sip of my ginger tea, all right? I mean, the honey... Is honey a drink or a food? Chat. You don't drink honey. You don't drink honey. It is a food, so it counts as eating. I am eating. I'm having throat coat honey mixed into my tea. AJ brings up a good point. Honey is vomit, and vomit is food. Vomit is enjoying a meal a second time for free. You can put that on your live, laugh, love mood boards at home and thank me. I'm turning off my speakers. I am going to feed myself. Don't worry about that. We're fine. I don't even get to rest tomorrow because tomorrow is Flint's subathon stream. And I need to, let me double check how long I'm helping him out. Let's see. Okay. So tomorrow I don't even get my normal stream because I'm part of Flint's subathon. I'm doing Jackbox from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I guess I have an hour-and-a-half window to eat, because then I'm doing Mario Party, but you win by losing, which is from 5 to 8 p.m. So even tomorrow, I got stuff to do. Woo! You do love giving me shit. Get this man an IV. No, my energy IVs are already at 31. If this were Gen 2, I would be a shiny. I am taking a sip of this Red Bull before I bring in the cast. I should just pour the Red Bull into my ginger tea and drink both simultaneously. Excuse me. All right. Well, oh my God. Wait, there's a pomegranate Red Bull? There's a pomegranate Red Bull? Oh, fuck. Because I knew about winter cranberry. I know about the dragon fruit. Right now they got strawberry apricot. Oh, I need yeah. I need pomegranate Red Bull. I really do. God damn it. Yeah, I hope you guys are entering the raffle each day for the Fuga giveaway. I'm just giving money out. I'm talking about how panicked I am about affording my mortgage, and in the meantime, I'm giving out a $30 game every day for the next 12 days. Why? Because I'm stupid. You know who isn't stupid? The rest of this cast, who we've gone long enough without hearing. Let's say hi to them all. You guys are now
who made
live.
this game? Intelligent Software. Oh.
You guys are on.
Oh.
Hello
Hi.
everyone.
Greetings, everyone.
Good God.
Sorry.
Enter the
how much
furry
that you
depression
cost.
raffle. Yes.
Good.
Oh, I
I'm
didn't
glad
ask.
that you got
How
to
are
hear.
you guys doing today?
Us.
Yeah. You.
Great.
What happened?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
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 Nothing about Mario and Luigi Superstars was discussed. Nothing at all.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, I'm upset because I meant to talk to you guys about something related to this before the whole going live, and then it was 5:04, and I was like, shit, I gotta get this started. So, just keep in mind that I'm gonna be reaching out to you guys via DM after the live dub, assuming I don't forget, just regarding how we're gonna handle a couple of future episodes. But it's nothing big. No one's in trouble for now.
Whatever it is, my answer is no.
The answer is no? Okay, so
Whatever it is.
let it be known that Color's response to, would you like to challenge yourself by doing an episode where you voice every single character and the rest of the cast gets a break? Is that something that's too far outside of your wheelhouse? Her answer to that is no.
God damn.
Dude, I've only been doing voice things for like a year. I am not trained for this shit.
Put me down for yes.
Don't you remember the part I told you where sometimes the people who
gonna have
aren't
to
trained
pass.
are the ones who do the best
'Cause
job?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass because I can't do female voices convincingly. I know my limits.
All right, so I know Color has some
Howard.
rules to read out, but unlike last week, we apparently have quite a few volunteers this time around.
Dude. And the two volunteers that I reached out to both cannot make it.
Oh my
unfortunately.
goodness. Oh my god. This is the running joke at this point. It's like
It
trying to
is.
get people to claim prizes.
I'm gonna try every week until then. But there is two of the volunteers will be having extensive lines, and they are female presenting. So
Okay, so
The other two are not.
excuse me.
You're not excused.
That was not fine.
Fine. I'm being obstinate.
I have now left the voice call because I wasn't excused.
Stream canceled. Stream
Sorry.
fucking canceled.
You can all thank Color for stream getting canceled. How dare you?
Darling, you have a lot to pack. So.
A burp is air vomit. I like that. No. A burp is the last remaining spirit energy of the once living creature you consumed, leaving you all at once. We are all Hisuian Typhlosions on the inside.
Jesus.
All right.
That's
that
right.
would
That's
be
why
interesting.
farts are warm.
Okay.
Who is actually burps are warm too? Who has ever had a cold burp?
I hope not.
Cold.
That
Word.
just sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Now I want to have like a peppermint flavored Red Bull, so that when I drink it, there's that cool burn on your throat, and then you belch, and it's like your entire esophagus is on fire.
I was gonna say last night, darling, we had the ginger milkshake.
That's
The
right.
ginger milkshake.
That was a little cooling,
Why?
wasn't it?
That
And
was
now
cooling.
people are posting about the apple cider vinegar gummies, and I'm like, what is going on with food right now?
The world is insane.
Oh. Anyway, so we should probably get those volunteers added in before we
Yes,
do the whole
please.
rigmarole. So hold on.
Mega Elcro and and the rest of the people. If you do not know this, Steel and I are married.
Aw.
Oh yeah, by the way.
By the way, it seems to be a misconception. Just letting
You know what? This is probably specifically because I haven't had any
that's
food.
sweet.
That's
This is
adorable.
probably specifically because I haven't had any food. So there's a lot of air in my stomach for this carbonation to fuck with.
And we
Let
proceed
me-
right into Sean talking about burping.
burping. All right, so let's go to channel points. So today we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volunteers. We have a detective with up to 7 potential lines. I can feel this burp coming up. Excuse me.
Jeez. Wait, I thought it was 4. Double checking.
7 possible lines, up to 7 possible lines, including specific examined segments. We have a chief who is a volunteer with 13 possible lines, including specific examined segments, which I think I'm pretty good about these. Our first female presenting volunteer is Viola Cadaverini. Our second female presenting volunteer is Lisa Basil. And our 5th and final volunteer, who could be either, is up to 4 possible lines for specific talk or present segments. So hopefully I don't miss those. I'm going to do my best. I apologize if I miss any. Anyway, so that's what we need. We need 5 volunteers, at least 2 of which probably should be female presenting or female identifying. But as always, I try not to limit it. If you think you can do a convincing voice, that's all it really requires from me. Just be honest with your own limits. And with that being said, volunteer slots are open. So we are going to wait. Oh, we got 1, 2. Damn, Booms was on it. 3.
Yeah. Will, I believe, already
4.
volunteered?
Yes, Will Bill. Keep in mind, if you have already volunteered, you agreed to the fact that you used up your volunteer slot for the dub unless we end up opening it up because we need more people. So if instead, did Firebite redeem yet? Have Clavichord?
Firebite has already redeemed before, yes.
Firebite has redeemed. Okay, so
yes.
Clavichord and Rinitan are new, correct?
Yes.
All right, so if we can refund Will Bill and Firebite their points, and if I can have Boomsday, Dramatic... Oh, I think we have room for one more. Boomsday, Dramatic, Clavichord, and Rinitan Art hop in. And I guess we have room for one more volunteer that has not already redeemed.
Yes. All right.
Vim, I do want to correct you. I think that rule was the rule of for the entire dub was put in place specifically during this game. Previously, it was for every other. It couldn't be consecutive episodes.
It was on a time that we asked for anyone at that point open to everyone, but that does not disinclude you from the use it once only.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. So, by the way, volunteer slots are still open. We need one more person. And if we end up not getting anyone, then I guess we will give it to the first person who did redeem, which would be... well, no, actually... Yes.
But I have refunded the points.
I don't know if that's fair, though, because then we might get people who redeem early just in case they get picked. So
yeah, that's true.
I'll probably say, hey, now we're going to take it for anyone, and then the first person redeem at that point will count it.
Yeah, nah. Let's reject it, and then...
Okay, all right.
Yep, and
I will give this
point.
one more minute. Just in case, so that we can give other people the time in, and then if we don't get a brand new volunteer in the next 50 seconds, I will open it up to anyone, even if you have already volunteered, and then whoever redeems first obviously gets to take it. So, sorry for the minor confusion. I'm trying to be fair to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Can I volunteer on the basis of being your good luck charm? Destinies? Part of me wanted to do a tenfold right now to see if I could get a stereo, but after an extensive discussion with Color and KK, I've been convinced to not waste more of my beads on this banner. Because Asterial is not limited and she's not immediately needed. So, otherwise I would. I genuinely had been waiting for a chance to pull with you in my presence, but I feel like it only works in person. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First person to redeem that would like to take a volunteer spot can now open, or can now take it. And that is Will Bill.
All right.
Alrighty. So we'll get them in, we'll assign them, and then I'll have you give the rigmarole color, and we will begin.
Awesome sauce. We will need to choose who those volunteers will be because some of the volunteers will have cue notes that I need to send to them.
That's fine. That's why I'm having, because typically what I do is the order of the people who redeemed is how they get to select which role they would like to be.
Awesome sauce.
So, wait until we get Will Bill in here. Cool.
Onion ring?
Color, it sounds like you already confirmed the cast was here before I popped in earlier.
Yes.
All right, so Boomsday, you were the first to redeem. Which volunteer would you like to take?
Either Lisa or Viola, whichever one color thinks fits me better.
I am not choosing that as your decision.
Yep, that is your choice.
Oh.
Color, do you happen to have descriptions of the characters that you'd at least be willing to read, and Booms can decide which they'd rather take?
I do not have them on hand
That's
right
fine.
now.
I will look them up
apologize.
really quick.
Yes.
Without hopefully spoiling myself. Okay. Violetta Cadaverini is the beloved granddaughter of the infamous mob boss. I'll see what her personality is. She is very soft-spoken and polite, with her style of speech having numerous pauses. However, she strikes fear into those around her by slipping quiet death threats into everyday conversation. It's my wife!
I'm taking Viola. I'm taking Viola. That sounds perfect.
Not even gonna listen to the other one. Okay.
Actually, no. I'll listen to the other one.
No takesies backsies. You already said you're taking it, so.
Okay.
All right. Who was our second to redeem? That
would be Dramatic.
Dramatic. Do you have a specific one you'd like to take?
Hey. I'll definitely like to take Lisa.
Lisa Basil.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All
No
right.
problem. Clavichord. Between detective, chief, or programmer, who would you like?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Oh boy. Okay. Rinitan. Between detective, chief, and programmer, who would you like to take?
Hello. I was wondering if I could hear some descriptions of the roles.
The detective is one of the employees working at, I believe, the dispatch center, the police station. The chief is obviously the supervisor, I would say, of the detectives that work there. And I'm assuming the programmer is some unrelated third party who chimes in on something that happens while we're investigating.
Ooh.
Generally, when there's no gender presenting aspect to them, it's because they comment off screen or they don't have like specific character portraits like the other characters do.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. I'll take the chief. I think
chief?
I can do a good job with that.
All right. Will Bill, would you like the detective or the programmer?
I think I'll go for the detective.
All right, which means Clavichord, you will be our programmer.
All right.
All right, Color, if you would please.
All right. Actor's disclaimer. All right, so reminder for everyone. We are here to have fun, but also want to have a clean live dub. So do not force the funny. The funny will happen naturally. Do not talk over people who are speaking their lines. Quipping is okay, but only if your character is referenced to or is on screen. If your character is not on screen or is not being referenced to, please refrain from talking. We have mute buttons and push to talk for a reason. If you cannot judge yourself to mute or to use push to talk, then we will judge you for you, more so than the judge in the call right now. So, please everyone, just be respectful of everyone else and we could have a good time. Awesome.
Woo!
Yay! Let's
Yay! All right. Well, now that we've got our burps and farts and gummies and drinks and all that other stuff out of the way, it's time for me to get nauseous at how much money I'm losing from trying to get Cyclox done, because I know there's gonna be Cyclox. There's always fucking Cyclox every goddamn time. There's always Cyclox. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and welcome to episode 8 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations live dub playthrough. One last burp. Let's get started.
January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Company Law Offices.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
How do you think it went?
I got a bit crazy in there. I just wondered if that killed our chances.
Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand.
Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee.
All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw the apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictediness.
Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah! We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty.
But I know I can do it because of my badge.
That badge is totally useless, Nick.
What? Huh?
I mean, no one suspected that Zin Eop wasn't a real lawyer. I bet he didn't have an attorney's badge.
Of course not. He had an Egdab Cien Rota. No, I guess you're right.
Or maybe he did have one, and maybe he switched your real one for a Fugazi.
Fuga? Fuga? What? My badge? A fake?
Oh, that's a good one, Maya.
Why the nervous laughter? Aha! I knew it! Your badge really is fake, isn't it, Nick?
Do you know anything about this, Maya? You know, the Magatama that you literally handed to me and has been passed down your family line for generations and is a core part of everything that your tribe stands for?
Even someone as worldly wise as me doesn't know everything about everything, Nick. Especially not something that's been passed down for generations in my family. So I, the great Maya, am sad to say I can't tell you much about the subject.
Simple yes or no, Maya.
It's not as if you had to give me a dissertation. But on the bright side, you've become a full-blooded American. I couldn't be more proud.
This doodle here, it was drawn by the victim, right?
This is a newspaper from the day of the incident, so yeah, we've got to assume so. There must be a clue in there somewhere.
I guess we should throw it around and see if anyone can tell us more about it. Just yeet it with your wrist, like really hard. I can't believe there's a fake Nick running around.
Yeah, I know.
What's the deal with that? Why is he impersonating me?
Maybe he's got something against you. People do tend to have a distinct distaste for you, Nick.
True enough. The only thing prosecutors seem to like about me is pushing me around.
Or maybe he's got something against Maggie.
So he pretended to be me to get Maggie convicted?
Same thing.
I am worldly. That thing must have been an accident. It's a total wreck.
Maya, this is a mirror.
Oh.
That's what the guy admitted. Never mind, turns the mirror around. I'm a wreck. Anyway, that's what the guy I met at the park was riding.
And I'm betting he's the fake me.
Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
His voice is still ringing in my ears.
Introduce me next time, Nick. I want to meet Zin Eop too. A loan of $500,000. I wonder what Mr. Armstrong did to get that much debt.
Probably plays World Flipper. I'm gonna guess he spent money needlessly.
You better watch your spending too. I heard about that burger joint that just opened.
Oh, I heard about that burger gotcha game too. It's a great idea. What if Mr. Armstrong charged $20,000 for the Twin Tea set?
If you hit people with that kind of bill, Maya, they will hit you back.
Not as hard as World Flipper hit you. A letter of apology from the old man? Aw, how sweet.
Actually, it's his, testimony? If you can call it that.
So, what's it say? I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry? I used to break things all the time when I was little, you know? Pearly gets it from me. And I used to have to write apologies all the time, too.
Definitely didn't get that from you.
Well, Pearls and Adrian seem to have picked up where you left off. Except Pearls thinks it's everyone else who should be apologizing.
Worldly knowledge.
I don't think she's gonna know anything about these photos. Nope.
So worldly. That's the cup the poison was in, isn't it?
Yeah. And the stain on the rim shows that the victim used his right hand to pick it up.
But the old man swore he saw the victim pick it up with his left hand.
If Mr. Kudo wasn't mistaken, then what would account for this contradiction?
Maybe I should try the lottery sometime too.
Sure, why not? If you hit the jackpot, you could win $500,000.
So, what are you waiting for, Nick? Buy one!
No way! Don't you know the lottery's a tax on people who are bad at math?
Ah, fine then. At least I can add it to the newly renamed Paths to Wealth.
Ah, you said add!
I'll have to call Pearly later and have her add buy lottery tickets whenever possible.
Stop saying that word!
It's almost surreal that this artsy apron's what got us this far.
Well, as art goes, this piece definitely leaves an impression.
I guess that means the old guy never saw the front of it, huh? Which means he didn't see the waitress's face either. I can't believe they found this in Maggie's pocket.
Yeah, she was passed out, right? So the killer could have easily planted it on her.
Where do you even get a hold of something like this? It's not like you could go down to your local Costco and buy it in bulk for $5 a pound.
Costco. My god.
She has got a point. How the killer got a hold of this poison is pretty important.
New ear otolaryngological clinic. I guess your eardrum was ruptured. You wouldn't listen to the radio, huh?
Yeah, it'd be pretty pointless to wear an earpiece of any kind.
The medication in the bag is missing too, right?
A mysterious vanishing medication. Much like our mysterious other person.
So, how's your spirit medium training going?
Well, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm having a bit of trouble right now, you know?
Last year's incident must still be on her mind. I haven't seen Maya train at all since then. I think Mia said that it's because Maya's kind of torn these days. Mia really bailed me out again yesterday.
Ugh! That seedy old man was so rude to me!
Do you have to use the word seedy to describe him?
He didn't realize just how awesome I am. If he had, I bet he would have treated me better.
Since when did you become so awesome?
Since I was born. Godot got it good today, huh? He was even smoking at the end there.
Oh, he's always been smoking.
But he'll have a new witness ready for tomorrow, though. You can count on it.
We need to figure out the facts before then, or we're doomed.
A lot of strange, conflicting things kept popping up today in the trial, huh?
Yeah, and they seem to come out of nowhere.
That's why we gotta go and talk with Maggie and get this whole thing straightened out.
Maggie said that when she brought the victim his coffee, there was one more person sitting at the table. A single contradiction is probably the most important one we have to resolve.
Have you noticed the victims in our cases tend to be people we know nothing about, Nick? Take Glenn Elg, for example.
Now that you mention it...
We don't know what kind of guy he was or why he was killed. I say it's time to get out there and find some answers. I really felt sorry for Gumshoe today. He really wanted to help Maggie out, but he kept getting back into a corner.
Maggie took a pretty bad...
Excuse me? Excuse
I'm
me,
sorry.
spirit medium?
I was channeling!
What, do you think she feels betrayed? Is that what you were gonna say?
Maybe! We gotta cheer her up somehow. She's a friend after all.
How do you know what a friend is like?
Huh. I never really thought about it that way, but I guess she is.
It's the seedy old man. Seedy old man! What's his name again?
Vermin Kudo, is it? I can't remember either. It had to start with vermin, because everyone calls him a rat fuck. I've never seen a witness mess up so badly in court before.
Better stay away from him for a while, huh?
Yeah, might be more than seeds that he chucks at me next time.
The chef's a witness too, right?
I suppose so. He was in the kitchen at the time of the incident.
Well, since old Seedy's testimony is pretty much useless to us, I guess we should speak to Mr. Armstrong again, huh?
There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. Wonder if that bellboy's going to send me a greeting card this year, too. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake. Something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days.
Cry with me.
No. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start, and I can't look up my own wiki guide, so I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first.
I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use.
Yeah, that's true.
And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key to this case has got to be a Trapian.
Well then, let's get back there and check it out again. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
So, after completely ignoring everything you just suggested to me, anything on your mind?
It's empty! Actually, wait, there is something. I was wondering about Zinnia. You know? Like, what's he like and stuff?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy.
See, you're empty-headed too.
I ought to beat you so hard, it'll feel like you was smooching the express train! Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only!
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
Huh? You did? What did you find out?
He's insanely more attractive than I am!
Well, that's everyone.
Oh yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. Where is our detective?
Detective?
Detective volunteer.
What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick. Can't you shut down the service? Chief, quit playing on the internet.
My email pen pal 1337AZ and princesses.
Save it for later. I'm turning it off now.
No! 1337AZ and princesses.
Just a little bit. There we go. That should work. All right, cool.
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
Keeping busy? More like panicking, if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Detective?
Detective.
Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan.
He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not even sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent.
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks, especially with recent media stories coming out.
Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute!
Chief volunteer?
The blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police.
So, what's with the pink one? It's new, right?
She's not an it, Nick! She's a she! Right, Chief?
Yeah. Meet the pink badger.
So, one's called Blue, and the other's called Pink. But they're both called Badger?
You got it! They're married!
Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief.
You got it! That's marriage for you.
Whoa! A mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Oh, this must be the chief of the detectives here. Couldn't see them at first, but after leaning all the way over the desk and using a magnifying glass, now it's more obvious.
Oi.
They look lost now that the power to their computer has been cut.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email.
Alternately, you could write up some reports. Just a suggestion.
Dear 1337A Princess, how are you? I'm okay. How was the show last night?
Wow, what an awesome job! Maybe I should send in my resume and become chief.
I genuinely don't think the bar could go any lower. I think that's everything we can check here. Oh, we got this. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
January 7th. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we've got questions to ask her too! Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya! This isn't a playground, you know?
January 7th. Tribulations.
Empty, as usual.
What, your head or this place?
Both!
Oh, and it's lunchtime, too.
That's it! Come on, come on, come on!
Hey, that sounds like...
Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can.
She's getting really worked up about something.
No! Come on! It's the wrong number! Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. Now what a ripoff!
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, hey, it's you. Hey, I was just listening to the radio, pal.
To the radio?
Hey! Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here!
Oh, shit, he is! Oof, and he's having the Twin T set.
What can I say? Nothing, apparently. Hey, is that the real thing, pal?
Well, why does everyone keep asking me that?
I wonder what your phony of yours was like.
He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you?
Oh, it tells me the guy's cruising for a bruising.
You're really caring, aren't you, Detective Gumshoe? About Maggie, I mean.
What do you think about this, Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, pal. I only have 2 brain cells and they're both on discount.
Whoa, you have 2?
I know, I lucked out. Can't discuss anything connected to the case.
Hey! I thought you said you were going to help us out!
Can't help you if I don't have any info.
See, Maya? When people don't have info, they stay quiet.
I suppose the retrial has only just begun.
That's a sports paper the victim wrote in, right?
What is it?
Rubbing the brain cells together. I know I've heard that name somewhere before. MC Bomber. Yeah, I heard it real recently, too.
Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once.
Wait a minute, last time he made this expression, I had to wash his science pants.
It's no good. I can't remember.
And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love, with one less pair of clean science pants.
I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was.
And what did he say?
He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick, because he went on for about an hour about how bad you were.
But...
He said you sucked so much, it seems like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty.
It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty?
Single brain cell.
I haven't got anything to say about that, pal.
You just said something.
Shit. Just take it away already, please.
Spending $20 on this has gotta be killing him inside. Either that or the literal food itself.
Oh, I've got indigestion. I'm allergic to shellfish. Hey, you putting this up for sale, pal?
No? Why would you want a busted up scooter like this anyway? It's way too good for you, Gumshoe.
It's a little rich for my blood.
Yeah, plus the seat's all covered in pigeon poop.
I changed my mind. It is perfect for you, Gumshoe.
Hey, who cares? If it runs, that's all that matters to me.
My phony was riding this bike. Maybe if I head back to the park, it'll be there again.
It's for $500,000, pal. That's, oh God, give me a second. It's $500,000 bills.
That's right, Gumshoe. It's more than 7. I think. I haven't done the math. Ah, math! What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case?
I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without this case files in front of me. But I'll tell you this. That Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know.
No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture.
We could call that like a motive or something.
No, same thing. I keep thinking there's gonna be new text. Nope, I doubt the photos are gonna have anything. Nope. It's his dainty lips that touch the teacup.
A one-way ticket to happiness, huh?
Glenn Elg died because of this ticket.
Yeah. But it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. I mean, let's not lose sight of that.
And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too.
Okay, now that hurt.
Looks like anything about Maggie is an instant conversation stopper.
Yeah. He's got a real soft spot for her. And it obviously hurts when you hit it.
That's the apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah. Oh, it still smells like it, too.
Does this mean Maggie still smells like ketchup?
I feel like we're one vending machine away from this stream getting TOS'd. Gumshoe?
Can I? I'll take the apron back if you're not using it.
We
never did find the contents of that bag, did we?
It was medicine for Mr. Elg's ruptured eardrum, right?
Well, yeah. We found traces of it in his left ear canal. He must have used it while he was at Tribulations. We're sure of that much. You're looking upbeat as usual.
And you're looking tired as usual, Detective Gumshoe.
Why you gotta hurt me like this? Yeah, it's life, huh? One guy's got it all, one guy's got squat.
Is it just me? Or did the room get darker all of a sudden?
That's what happens when you blink, Maya.
Oh. You know, Detective, this is the year of, gum.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, I think.
Gum, huh? Then this is gonna be a great year for old Gumshoe then, right?
Look at that! He perked up in no time! I'm a genius.
Maya, don't mess with him like that.
I got 2 brain cells now.
I'm gonna take one of yours away.
She cross-examined me once, you know.
What? Mia did?
Yeah. That was us, the big guns, locking horns. Witness versus lawyer. It was a battle of cunning tactics and tricks.
But the witness isn't supposed to play any tricks.
I can't believe she's gone. Yeah, Mr. Godot agreed to take this case, just so he could face you, pal.
Really?
Yeah, I was working on a bunch of more important cases, but he canceled them all.
Huh? But then, why didn't Mr. Godot take this case? When Maggie's first trial came up.
Yeah, that is kinda odd. I mean, everyone thought the defense was Phoenix Wright. So why didn't he try to fight me, then?
Well, according to Mr. Godot, he knew the guy was a phony right away. So he didn't want to bother with the trial.
He couldn't be bothered to tell the judge?
Again, he hates you. Maggie's probably crying. Alone right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups of cheap creme brulee. That's still too expensive for him. Go for, like, expired miso soup with a dead fly in it.
Come on, you never let me touch the blowtorch anyway. I mean, you're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you?
That's because the last time I gave you a blowtorch, I had to defend you against a murder trial!
No. I'm just, it's not that. See, we're professionals, 2 of us,
You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious.
happened to have an apron, I smelled it once.
Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right?
I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right.
Don't do it. She's into that shit. It makes it really awkward.
This guy's a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
Oh, he wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
Those things are weird, you know.
Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. Okay, so, have you paid a visit to where Miss Dale worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm. Called Blue Screens Inc. Something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This should be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
I wonder about that.
It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh?
I know I look a little rough around the edges, but the truth is, a lot more detective-like than I used to be.
Really? Like what part?
Like, color my coat.
Ah, you're right!
Yeah. No, I'm Phoenix Wright. Why does everyone keep taking my name? What about what's inside the coat?
You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before.
Oh, you should have seen me back when I interviewed a fucking parrot. Yeah, you looked pretty confused by his testimony, and the fact that you couldn't pop his nose for some reason.
Yeah, nothing against old guys. I like them and all. But, sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw.
Yeah, that's the impression I got too.
Me 3. Then why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts?
You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of latoxians. Then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
Hell if I know. The label says Juniper. But I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Wait, he isn't a rock?
This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? How am I supposed to do this?
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, did you do it today?
Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it. For once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are all like Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Or tart like feta? Or constantly misspelled like monster cheese? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find.
So, Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean.
I brought up your name and she just started bawling her eyes out. Like, it was almost impossible to get any information out of her the moment your name was brought up. It almost ruined our entire part of the case.
How'd she put it again?
I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again.
Something like that. I'm really good at mimicking.
That was really good.
Huh.
Please, Detective Gumshoe! I didn't mean...
Why? Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall! Nick!
Oh, man, poor Gumshoe. So, did you... Let's talk about something more enjoyable. Did you like the... the Twin Tea special?
I've never paid that much from lunch before.
That's because you've never afforded lunch before.
I was so nervous. My hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for $20, I guess. Describe it. It really was, delicate.
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's extremely dangerous.
Alright, that's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid $20 for it, you know?
Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating.
Hey, Nick? Maybe that's why Glenn came here.
See Gumshoe suffer? Oh, that's true. I would pay good money for that.
Who wouldn't, right? But maybe he heard about the super fierce Twin Tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? So what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh?
That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something.
Oh, that That was nothing. I wasn't excited.
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You could tell little old me. What were you listening to?
Nothing, really. It was just the daily exercise show.
Oh
No! What the Cyclock? This man doesn't have nearly enough brain cells to make those!
This lunch of special ops sure is great.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
This is bullshit! I
Wow.
don't want to be near this! I'm leaving!
January 7th, Vitamin Square.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo. Do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of birdseed. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, I need more seeds today, and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix.
Huh?
I just like that the orange has just the right number of steps to go, oh.
It does! This place is so fruity!
That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
Then that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
'Cause you're a baby man. Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on, woo!
No way! I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too.
So we have the box, and we have the orange.
Oh, no! I used to love sandboxes like you would not believe.
Really? You? Playing Minecraft and Elder Scrolls?
Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with my magnet was a favorite thing to do.
Oh. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words.
It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then.
So did you manage to get all the iron?
No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them?
No.
Oh. Hey, check this out.
I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city!
Meanwhile, the real Phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle.
Huh?
Don't worry, someday you'll grow up to become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope, because that's how evolution works.
Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming a furry?
January 7th, Tribulations, kitchen.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
I'll be back next month.
Naturally, man. I'll be waiting for you.
If you haven't gobbled by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No! We'll have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. I love the way it crackles.
No! Stop it, I beg you!
Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
Maison! This is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
Oh, no! You don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this'll help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
I have the shiver. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I come. It's a nervous wreck. There. Wee. That feels good. Oh la la! Excusez-moi, monsieur.
My eyes! My eyes!
Oh, honey, it's nothing you haven't seen before. Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? He's so fucking shiny!
Listen, it's multi-purpose, honey. Please, monsieur. There is no need to show me that. You are Monsieur Phoenix Wright, the worst defense attorney in town.
You fool! I was showing you because you look as shiny as this badge! No human being should look as shiny as this badge! I'm pretty sure I know how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge?
Wait, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant.
Looks like Zinnios is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. That's impressive.
Oh, what a beautiful pendant! It would look stunning on me with the earrings.
Please don't steal it again, okay? It's one of a kind.
You said you didn't know anything about it, Maya.
What?
I could just have a sliver of it now.
Oh, if you get 600 slivers of it, you can summon your own.
Ooh.
It's not a block of cheese, you know?
But it's got a hole in it! This is the paper the victim brought with him.
MC Bomber. We.
Does that mean something to you?
No. I only speak French, mademoiselle.
But we found it behind your magazine rack.
Oh, how naughty I am. I haven't cleaned for such a long time. One of you want to help me?
About this.
Felix citations! Maze. KSAKSayist!
I'm sorry, but incest is illegal in Japan, sir. Je no comprehend?
Oh no, it's
Nick!
okay with cousins.
Don't just make something up.
About this... Oh, it's the same thing, okay.
Stop making up things.
Oh la la! So you have eaten my lunch, oui? Tell me, monsieur, did you enjoy the lunch I prepared for you?
Prepared is definitely the right word for it. It was a unique and wild mix of flavors.
That was the first time I've ever had lobster, you know?
Lobster? There was no lobster in my lunch.
Huh? But it said lobster right on the menu.
Mademoiselle Maya, please, you must read the menu more carefully. It says a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh, it's inspired, is it?
More like expired.
Oui, inspired by these ingredients, but not perhaps made from them. They say pas.
Well, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, Nick.
The way the lunch tasted, it It's probably 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration, with a dash of that oil.
What is it?
Is this your scooter?
No, I saw it before in Vitamin Square, you see.
Mom, die you! No. Take it away. Do not show Zan to me.
Talk about an allergic reaction.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel whistler, broken wings.
Boss Feeder says John Armstrong in the kitchen.
An angel, huh? Well, that doesn't bode well. I'm hearing boss music. Well, when you think about it.
Wait, they kept harassing me month after month, calling me names like Shefaroth. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
They've been calling me Cloud Wright.
Help them? With what?
Maze buying sewer. If I did not owe Zamla money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
He works in kitchen, Magatama in apron, Shefaroth. Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Ew! I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract. Am I right?
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Was she a blob?
It is true. My vases are broken all the time. I bought a new ones the next day after the incident. But they wouldn't let me put it on the table because a lot investigates on.
It's too much evidence. Nope. Still no.
Stop making things up.
What?
Stop making things up.
No!
If only I had taken the right lottery ticket. I would not have any debts right now. I would be free!
Look on the bright side, Mr. Armstrong. You won $1, right?
Lack of remorse for having something stolen, or having stolen something? Priceless.
Making things up is bad for you.
No, I thought he would know something about the apron of the person who was working in his kitchen at the time that the murder happened.
Uh-huh.
Honey, you think I pay attention to any of my staff? Oh la la! You have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip.
Who? Me?
The smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas?
Sure.
You have the perfect face for a waitress, you know.
Thanks. I guess if things don't work out someday, then maybe I'll be back.
What things? Is she talking about her being a spirit medium?
Mon Dieu, what beauty!
That's my sister.
She's dead.
Another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister.
That's because she's not dead.
I do? I am?
So throw your head high, thrust out your feminine features. Do not lose heart, my fillet. You are a woman extraordinary.
Do I look like I need cheering up or something?
Same thing.
Oh, how it hurts me to see that poor girl's face.
Maggie's?
I heard she was superhumanly unhappy.
superhumanly?
And if she hadn't come to work for me, she wouldn't have gotten into this mess.
Huh? I'm missing something here, aren't I?
Je suis désolé. Maggie, forgive me. Le dead man. The first in my restaurant.
No way! You mean the first customer you've ever had?
No. It was the first time I've had a dead man in my restaurant. We came close before, but that was the first dead man.
Gumshoe ate at your place, and he's been dead inside for years.
Such a shame to lose a customer after only his first meal here.
Making things up again is bad for you.
This old man. He is a regular here. My specialty of cappuccino and cold water is one of his favorites.
Was he here at the time of the incident?
He was here. I'm sure of it. When the incident happened, the old man was here.
Huh?
It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris.
See, Maya, I told you there was a mirror world of Paris.
Wow! In gay Paris?
It was something like Chef Zare said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant.
Ah, that means the Mario Brothers are Italian, but the evil Mario Brothers are French, and that's how you get Gay Luigi. What was it?
That awful man said to me, let me see if I can get this right. You must train for another 10 years. Oh, it was such a shock. So unexpected. But you would have to be a fool to do this, huh?
You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, Monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me. No. That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's what girls do, Nick.
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just wanted people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Ooh, I'll have to write that down for pearls. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a... however they choose to identify Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it till the finale. No one will take it from me.
The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly, I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of the bad, bad world we live in, huh?
No, I'd say it's more a sign of la bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here is a scary woman. She is from the loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
We... Tanderlander, it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10? That's more than 7. That sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
And 10 times gumshoes. But I got a bit more than that, thank you very much.
That is true, I did give you a penny.
So Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they got anything to do with this case.
I'm a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I'm like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
That's weird, Maya. Usually when you describe that to me, you have a smile on your face.
Not now, Nick. Who is he?
Tiger.
The tiger?
He is the manager of the Tenderlander, a terrifying man, the big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days.
Also something that you said with a big smile on your face.
As soon as I hear the noise off the battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Why does this guy resemble, or does he resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have a spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some. As long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer? Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? We can talk money later, but we're gonna go check this place out. Thanks!
Bye, y'all!
Damn, there are way more poor people than I thought.
January 7th. Blue Screens Inc.
Wow! This place is so high-tech! You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know.
Who are you?
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Wow! What secrets?
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood. Tell me all of it.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Oh god, gumshoe's starting to leak into my brain.
My name is Lisa Basil. I am the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. That thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's?
That's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's a
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Incorporated are supplied with hmms.
Then do you write the programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this.
They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
No, Maya, you already got your birthday present. It's a kitty litter box, so you can finally stop missing.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected.
Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness. Give me more.
Oh, it's just like the theme song of that one show. Super admin restricted desktop password protected. No, Maya, that is Sparta. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word.
A code word? Sesame! Well, if it's not Sesame, that must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is.
There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this.
Maybe we should focus on asking about Glen Elg. What do you say?
Oh my god, there's so much text with
This is Sparta!
Alright, if it's gonna do this every time, I might just forgo with this. Wait, but she probably has extra lines. Yes. Oh, so I have to.
You must.
Oh, this is gonna take so many. There's gonna be so many moments of the music just being super quiet.
Yup.
Maybe the scooter? No.
Nope. Oh, she's good.
Maybe she won't do anything until we actually bring him up. Let me see. Okay, yeah, she does not care.
Why don't you care about me?
Oh, Maya, you sweet summer child. She's not the first. About Mr. Elg.
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality.
Oh? Like what?
He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. You've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand.
Okay.
We can analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry.
Branches are like trees.
And then deliver optimum operating systems and source level components to them.
I got to level 2.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
Intersections.
I'm not going back.
It doesn't matter. The analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs.
CDs?
No, Maya. It's pronounced KTST.
Oh, Kunst.
Yes, compact disc, digital optical storage media.
Of course. KTST are used for software, as well as music.
It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
Programmer.
Obviously, program structure heavily influences response time and performance, so the co-independence of global variables and memory overhead is vitally important to the success of the execution.
I'm so sorry. I wish that would have let me pause.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing that we are involved in.
Do you want a clavichord? Do you want me to play it again and give you a chance to read from the beginning?
Sure.
All right, because I think that might be your only appearance. So here we go. Get ready.
Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing common areas and common thread on logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, the program structure heavily influences the response time and performance of the variables, and memory overheads is vitally important to the success of the execution.
Yeah! Everyone give a round of applause!
Perfect. Yippee! Did you good people follow all of that?
I like tree branches.
Yeah, reminded me of some old lady.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Incorporated.
Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. About Mr. Elk. Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about it just now? You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. No! No!
Password
There he
protected.
goes.
3 chip blocks?
I guess Mr. Elk is like every other man in his own pile of secrets. Reminded me of a vampire once. Hey! Look, Mick! It's a supercomputer! Looks like it's really smart and wise. Like me, doesn't it?
Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. That's why yours is from Play School.
That explains why we don't have a computer in our office.
You work there too, Maya.
Aw, dang it. Yeah, but at least
Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you.
She said she laughed at us, Nick.
She's a human, Maya, not a computer.
Pretty sure she is.
Man, he's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he?
Wow! I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? Guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that.
That explains why you put the in medium. Yeah, that's a good idea, though.
Maybe I could become old Seedy's apprentice.
Ugh. What about your spirit medium training? Oh, shit.
Whoa! Look at this desk, Nick! What a mess!
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry, then.
Hey! This calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen!
That was almost Christmas! Wait, that's also the day Mr. Elk was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah! It says, meet with the tiger.
Tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record.
Wow! Look at this mess!
Still looking in that mirror, Maya. Oh, looks like they're all betting tickets.
Looking at your gambling problems. What kind of betting tickets?
For betting on how many tenfolds I'll have to do before I get that banner unit. Oh, never mind, they're horse racing tickets.
Oh, wow! His drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though. Glen Elk's losing horse racing tickets gathered up.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you tried to profit from the dead, Nick.
Who uses that phrase? I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Anything else in this room? Ooh, we got something. Ooh. Those pillars almost look like they're moving. It's kind of unsettling.
Nah, they just look like a little bit twisted or warped or whatever word I'm looking for.
This office was designed a futuristic feel in mind.
Futuristic?
Yes. We tried to imagine what things might look like in the future when we designed it. It helps soothe and calm the soul.
On second thought, I agree with you, Nick. This place is really unsettling.
That is actually everything in this room. So the question is, do we have enough to actually finish these Cyclocks?
More Sparta.
I'm gonna find out that there's a specific thing that I'm supposed to present.
More Sparta!
Alright. Do
we already asked about that. There's nothing else we can talk about. Guess see if... Nothing there. Nothing there. See if Maggie happened to come back. Nope, okay. Affairs department, nothing there. I'm scared because I never know if I have enough. Ah, yes.
January 7th. Tender Lender.
This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it?
Okay, that is a D. All right.
Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair.
And that is, as they say,
A very good thing.
Welcome.
talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die.
You're here to discuss a loan?
No, not exactly.
The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please.
She's gone! Just like that!
I guess we'll just have to come back another time.
But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick! No, it's not! This place reeks of suspicion! Come on, Nick, ignore your fears. Let's take a look around, okay?
That's the smell of my pants that I don't need to change. Do you think it'd be okay?
Of course! No one will ever know.
Coffee.
Ah!
I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly.
Yes, thank you!
Do not touch the desk. Please.
Nick! Okay, never mind. Let's get out of here.
Now she wants to get out of here.
Boo.
There's a good player on the desk. The desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it.
The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music Tiger's into.
Have you finished the coffee?
Yes, thanks. It was lovely.
So, you drink it all. If you touched anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup.
That coffee. It was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it.
Nick! My stomach is killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast.
I sure hope so. We better take a look at that good while we're still alive and have the chance.
What the?
What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger?
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
It's a
Demo.
good. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen.
MC Bomber.
What?
This must be the kid Maggie told us about.
Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal.
No way! That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. MC Bomber
Sip,
added to
sip,
the
boys.
What's this?
It's a punching bag. That doesn't look like Pearl at all.
What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean, walking around?
Design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. That's why it's called a punching bag. Don't people know what messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one.
Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma? I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you were wondering.
You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change?
I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he is always right himself. Come on, Nick, give him a good shove.
Only if I feel like dying!
Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know?
Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they?
Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here.
What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Wait, does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane!
The car's registered to the Cadaverinis.
Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Repair bill added to the court record. Win through compromise.
I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that.
Yeah, well, still doesn't make any sense to me.
That.
Ah!
Got you. That's Tenderlunder's guiding principle.
Oh?
Compromise the customer to win.
Oh, I see. How about you, Nick?
Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ugh.
Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic.
Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. You know, I almost said that's a frickin' pimp coat, and I would have had my ESP moment.
Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick.
The same color as my suit.
Ah!
Keep your voice down, Maya!
Nick! You've got to take a look at this!
Some cake?
Ah!
I'll just leave it here for you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks!
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise...
Sure! Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand?
Ah! I'm scared, Nick!
And I'm Phoenix, who's also scared. But what were you getting so excited about before?
Look, on the lapel of the suit.
Take care, Rika. That's an attorney's badge.
Is the tiger a lawyer?
No way! Look at this thing! It's made of paper! Paper badge added to the court record.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick.
Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
Oh no! Someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor! That's going to be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock one of those over?
Are they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too!
Oh, no!
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays.
Hey, wait a second.
No, don't take this from me. I mean, what is it?
What's printed on its cover? It says...
Trade the end.
Trade BN matches added to the court record. These matches can come in handy. We might be able to use them.
Now you're thinking, yeah! The pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out.
Swing and a miss, Maya. This is Thought Invader. Swing and a miss.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry I'm late! I'm practicing my Kaiser over here!
Come out from under the desk, Maya!
What are you two snooping around my office for? Just going through my NSFW commissions? Ah, my precious carpet! You's got ass on my rug! You's gonna want your ugly feet never came through my door!
It wasn't us! It was already like that!
You want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and turn yours into my new rugs!
Oh. Don Tigre. You're back.
That voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo doo. Oh no, it stopped!
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier. And...
Has she got a death wish? Or what?
All right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. Just don't ever say that again.
What? What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair!
Here. Have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan.
Phoenix Wright!
Yes?
You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left the little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to add.
No questions! This is the last time we meet!
Wait! Please!
That was pretty weak, Nick. No, it wasn't. Wait until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him.
Like you're one to talk? I didn't hear you scream, "Hold it!" either.
The espresso.
Ah!
And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Ow. What was it the tiger called her? Violetta? About this.
More coffee? You must have more.
No! Thanks. I've had enough. Really? I'm so thirsty.
1 second, just moving to a quieter room. Sorry about that. I had to move to a quieter room, as I said. I don't leave the office. I can't tell you about anything. Except Don Tigre.
1 second. Okay. Probably not gonna have anything about this, okay. At least hers are much faster. I wonder if there's anything she's gonna respond to. Probably not, just because she has like very little relation. Oh yeah, if even the stuff in the office isn't doing anything, I'll do like a couple more. No? Alright. What if we do people? Probably doesn't know anything about Mia.
About me.
Probably doesn't know anything about Godot. Nope, nothing about here. I feel like it might give away, because I know that at certain points you have to present the right thing in order to get more evidence, but I would like if in the future, I don't know, maybe it gives you the option to like turn or toggle a switch that will gently highlight the things that you can present to get additional text, you know? So like people,
That'd be nice.
People don't have to use it, but they can turn it on if they want so they don't feel like they're stuck, you know? Nope, she's not doing anything. All right. So, I'm kind of curious about your company, Tenderlender.
The warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. Or whatever that word is, rate of interest. And an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tenderlender.
Hey, Nick. Things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe from the card game for starters. Or that gacha game that you always play. Why don't you take out a loan?
I'd like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much.
Hey, you play World Flipper? I mean, Tenderlender is on your side.
So, let's say I'm, late with my repayment. What happens then?
We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee.
Right! I think I'd rather skip town.
Hey! Just remember, I can make strong coffee too, Nick! Strong tea as well!
Do you know about the incident we're investigating?
What incident?
Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident.
Let me see. I was here that day with the manager.
The manager being the tiger?
Furio Tigre.
Furio?
Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from.
Zen Eob's got a real name, Nick! Hurry up and find out more about him!
Will she respond to this? Can I ask you about the tiger? Mr. Tigre?
Cookie.
Sure?
How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself.
Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours!
No! Ladies first, Maya!
More beauty, Nick!
No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together?
We kissed on the cheeks.
That
It's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me.
The tiger saved you?
Please address him properly as Hubby Wubby Dubby Lovey Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to.
Okay. Hubby, lovey, dovey, whatever, Tigre. Of course. I'm sorry. It saved her life. I'd sure like to know how that happened.
I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died. Once.
You died?
About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope.
Guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx.
But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything.
Everything?
When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy.
No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe.
I decided I'd pay him back with my life. By serving him coffee and espresso, yay!
I still wonder about what's in her coffee. This doesn't taste anything like the cocaine I usually snort. So, is that why you've got that, bandage around your head?
This?
So, what's the, story with, the head diaper?
If you hold a head diaper one more time, I will slit your throat. I mean, they put it on after the operation.
Operation?
It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury.
A fatal injury?
Yeah. The doctor was named Terry, and when he came in, he checked his board and went, "Are you okay?"
Oh.
Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So, that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once. No! No! Why?
She really creeps me out, Nick.
Same here. But we've got to find out the truth. What the hell? What is this game? January 7th, Monument
Looks
Square.
great, Ace Attorney.
There he is. Old Seedy's back, feeding the pigeons again.
You stupid!
Like I thought, he's really mad. Even the voice box he had to have surgically installed because of his smoking habits is malfunctioning. Come on, Maya. Just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can.
What? Why?
Maya,
Hello,
Maya,
man!
Maya! What are you doing, Maya? Yeah, dude, whatever you've got your mic set to, it is going out all of the time.
Okay.
He just turned his back on us.
Yes, better. I'm not surprised. I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning.
Hey, Mr. Kudo!
Yeah, pigeon.
Look, we really need to talk to you, alright?
Out with the demons! In with good fortune!
Ow! 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 Please! Don't split your
I always knew you were a demon,
Would you mind taking a look at this?
Take a look at what?
Excuse me?
You let me get 1,000,000 of my grumbles off my chest, and I'll take one quick look. I've got an earthquake of frustration inside, and it's ready to rumble!
On second thought, forget it. 1,000,000 grumbles for one quick look doesn't sound like a good deal. For me.
Probably gonna be the same with everything. Yeah, probably.
Let's see.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, even okay. Nothing for himself. Probably nothing for them. And probably nothing for Tigray. Alright, we probably just have to go for the text. Look. Despite how absolutely, completely obliterated I did to you earlier today, I'm talking like JV 7 stock, 1st to 10, with no victories on your side whatsoever. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today.
Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now! A dirty old man who is so busy looking at the serving girl's backside that he can't remember her face! Filthy! Depraved! Ah!
Not at all! And please, you're scaring the pigeons away.
Listen to me, boy! I don't care what you say! I saw that waitress put it in! She put some white powder into the young lad's cappuccino!
We hear you.
Speak for yourself. I'm not really sure I can anymore.
And another thing! The young layabout was wearing an earpiece! On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles!
We're really sorry.
So I made a little mistake about the vase. What? We all make mistakes. I know what I saw! I tell you! I tell you! I tell you!
Okay, okay, take it easy. Please, Mr. Kudo. About to rupture my own eardrum.
Oh, tell me to take it easy, you spiky-head friend! Take this!
You said you were a craftsman, right?
Ah! The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves.
Surely it's not that.
I come from a long line of craftsmen, right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer. I was born one.
Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself.
I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose and scream right down his ear hole, "Objection!"
Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young?
I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood. That's all.
I got a tsunami of frustration inside, and it's ready to burst out! Cause I'm in a bad mood!
If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? I guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days, then.
No, you idiot! All I'm good for nowadays is running errands!
Errands?
Everyone takes advantage of the elderly! Buy some bread, Gramps! Take the dog for a walk, Granddad! Feed the pigeons, old man! What am I? Some sort of two-bit community handyman?
Well...
Buy some bread! Now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost! That's what they're trying to say! Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see! At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I?
I'm sure you don't. You can't possibly be in anyone's way if they all leave within a mile of seeing you heading there in their direction. Do not. Wait a minute. What did he just say? I hope there's no Cyclops. Why'd the screen turn black? I'm scared! At home and...
At that restaurant.
Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too?
Yes, I did! The very day that young brat was poisoned!
What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do?
Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me.
What did the owner of Tribulations?
Yeah, he said, "Excusez-moi, you! Oh, la police!"
It's actually a pretty good impression.
Call them yourself! I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time!
So, did you end up calling the police?
Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze.
Did you call them on your cell phone?
Ah, do I look like I'd have one of those newfangled thingamajiggies? I went out looking for a payphone, of course.
You went looking for one?
I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so.
We live in a year where there are people who will play this game for the first time and assume that a payphone means a prepaid phone that you get from some place like Cricket or a Sprint store, because they have no idea what a payphone originally was.
5 minutes?
So for 5 minutes after the incident happened...
Yes, sirree! The owner was a Tribulations on his own.
Why didn't you mention this in court this morning?
Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom!
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Wait a minute! If that's the case, there's more! I got more to say! Oh, yes! I remember something else!
Bailiff, escort the witness out of this flashback, now!
It's not my fault! You're the ones to blame!
You could have at least told us before we got to court.
Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police?
No, Maya! What's important is
The unaccounted time.
before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman. No, that was right, that woman alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been
Chased out
of the place on purpose.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe a certain someone
didn't want him in the restaurant.
Ah!
Sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way, as usual! I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead!
We need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. All right, well, you enjoy your errand. We may be back. Hopefully never. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, shit. I have no idea where to start with this. Okay. January 7th. Tribulations Kitchen.
Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again.
The place is open for business. You can't have an open restaurant without a chef. What is this? One of those fancy McDonald's with the self-order menus?
Hey, it's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me.
It is your fault, Maya. You are the one ordering so many burgers they had to install those in the first place. Maya?
Please. Can open a Cyclops.
That's the incident happened. Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone.
Missing when we need to talk to him the most.
Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles!
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, a billion 1, billion 2. Oh, they're all the same too! Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser.
Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a
Collection of poems.
he's written.
Poems? Cool! Read one out! And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay?
But I did this already! Okay, well, I did do my Duolingo lessons since last time. It's called...
Printemps.
Yay!
C'est tourism, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you.
Your Duolingo lessons are going well.
What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they?
They do look quite gay, and it is homo.
Lace curtains. You know, like lacing coffee. I mean, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that?
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick! This container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that used in Chinese food?
And look at these knives. They look really sharp.
I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake.
A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick.
You do.
Now, Godot's. Oh.
Hey, Gumshoe.
Yeah. Sorry, what is it?
Did
Time
you-
to
did
eat
you
this
catch that-
lobster, I think? I don't know.
Yeah. Did you catch that new episode of that anime that's been coming out recently?
Oh, yeah! I love that one. It's like a little family, and they're not really sure about each other. I love it.
What was that ending theme? What was the artist? I think their name was Sawarudo! The radio. All right, Detective Gumshoe. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to?
No way, pal. Now, you made a big thing about it. I'm not telling you.
We'll see about that, pal. I just got paid, so I've got a cool, crisp $100 to lose. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I don't know. That's the day that he was killed. I don't know if this counts. I don't know if it's worth presenting this to him yet. Hey, Color, take a quick look at that from Moonskill, just in case.
What is that? I might just delete it just in case. Sorry.
I mean, it's pretty cheap. I'll take a bet. Probably not. Well, Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, that's it, pal. You got me. You sure are something.
And how come I'm still seeing the lock? Guess I was wrong. No! Oh, I probably have the right thing, but it's too early. I don't know which one I'm supposed to do first. I can't trust any of this bullshit. Hold on.
Good luck looking through the 7 pages of evidence you got.
Oh my god, I genuinely don't know who I'm supposed to start with, and it's killing me.
Just one log. It's just one log.
Just shut up! Shut the fuck up! Now, what was it he was shouting? He was listening to the radio?
That's it! Come on, come on! Now just call it 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. No, that's the wrong number.
It seems so obvious. I'd better ask him again.
Don't tell me you're not through yet.
It seems so obvious, but I'm gonna lose money. Is it the victim's lottery ticket? I don't know. I don't know how. Do they still? Do they still do radio lottery readings in Japan? Like, is that a thing that still happens? Like, I know they do them on TV, but I don't know if they do them for real.
Well, as an expert of current Japanese culture, I can tell you, I don't know.
I guess? It's mostly because I figure he's gonna be the first one that I get info out of, and I only have to do one Cyclock, whereas I have no freaking idea if I have access to anything for the other 3. So, if it's not horse racing, I guess? Okay. I'm right, aren't I? Hopefully, please, for the love of God. You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elk did.
It's... God, it's like you can see right through me.
Huh? I've cracked him already?
See, pal. That's why I said it was nothing.
All right, open up those science drawers. It's time to...
That was an unwelcome experience.
Never mind. Give me that 20 mil. I need to wash it down.
There you go. Try that.
Why is it cold?
Special refrigeration in the science pants. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try.
What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how did it go?
I won 50 cents. God, it'd be better to win nothing at all than a half-lousy buck. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I bought the same kind of ticket Mr. Elk did, see? And they got this special radio show where they announced the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. Oh, it's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening on to the day he was killed.
Yeah. What time is it now?
It's just after 1:30.
And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time?
Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Millionaire radio flyer added to the court record.
Millionaire radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
Then buy a ticket, Maya. With your own money.
Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see you later then.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Wow, the music went with him for a second. Hello! You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, Kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one.
Oh boy, I don't like when he asks me for favors involving big ones. A favor?
Yeah. It's for Maggie, actually. I was, kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox! I, got up early so I could make it.
Oh.
I'm really worried about her. She looked like she lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could eat down this much meat.
I don't know, Maya.
Josh.
You think? I love weenies! I can't get enough of the tender juiciness. The way you get that nice crisp taste on the... so will you give it to her? It took me ages to make it. Say you will. Come on, be a pal.
I can't exactly say no to sharing my weenies with Gumshoe, can I? Gumshoe's box full of weenies given to Maya to carry. She is holding his weenies. Yep.
Fills the...
Just so many of his weenie in his hand.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Listen here, you little shit. I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie.
I don't think it's any better that you're asking us to give your weenies to Maggie.
All the weenies. No, don't hold any back, okay?
He's finally gone. January 7th. Detention Center. Visitors Room.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Oh, Weenie Champion of 2022! I mean, hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Wow, my wording is weird.
Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He was hitting everywhere.
He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway.
Is it possible she is the one misremembering things? It tends to happen when your brain's full of weenies.
That badge, is it real?
Of course it's real!
That's what they all say, but I've been duped before. Give it to me for a sec.
No, wait.
Oh.
She bit it!
And I left a few teeth marks, too.
I can see that.
I just wish I remembered if that means it's real or fake.
I said it was real.
Potassium cyanide? I've never heard of that poison before in my life, sir.
How did you know how to pronounce it?
Okay, maybe I have. But I've never seen it before, that's the truth. I wouldn't even know where the nearest potassium cyanide dealer is in the first place.
Potassium cyanide dealers? Sounds like another group of drug pushers to avoid.
In any case, this definitely isn't something you can pick up just anywhere. I tried. IKEA said to get the fuck out.
Oh, curse my rotten luck! The criminal must have stuck the bottle in my apron while I was unconscious. Oh, yeah, that's from when I was carrying a customer's breakfast over to them.
The ketchup splotch, you mean?
No, that was blood. My whole face was fire engine red thanks to that stuff.
But you spilled the ketchup on your apron, didn't you? I don't see how...
The ketchup-covered omelet went flying and hit the customer in the face.
Oh, talk about tomato red face! Makes me wish I could have seen it myself.
Yeah, I guess. It was kind of a sight to behold. That's the cup I took over to the table, sir. But...
But?
I didn't put anything in it. I could never do something like that.
That's right! You could never do anything like that!
That's right! You could never do— Wait, what? Huh? What?
I'm not good at carrying those large trays, you know. Trying to balance a tray with one hand to put something in the coffee with the other? That'd just be asking for trouble. I'd drop something for sure.
That's right!
That's right! Stop that! Is she expecting me to claim that she's too clumsy to have committed the crime?
She's a klutz, I tell you!
I know I used to be on the police force, but I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information in here. All I can help you out with now is the menu and Tribulations.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall.
Okay.
Ah, is that your attorney's badge?
Actually, it's a fake.
Holy smokes, that's it!
Huh?
That's the badge your phony had, Mr. Wright.
You got duped by this?
But it's a completely different color!
And what about the fact that it's made of paper?
He said the badge got a tan as well while he was in Hawaii on business.
I'm beginning to see how my phony was able to gain her trust.
I know. Oh,
Yep, same thing. Sorry.
oh gosh.
You're making her
say
spirits
head full of
fall.
wings.
Oh, yeah! I've got something you're gonna love!
Really? What is it?
It's a lunchbox with Gumshoe's weenie in it!
Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright?
No, his parents did.
Nah, it was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you?
Detective Gumshoe.
He's really worried about you. Looks like he put a lot of effort into making this too.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that.
The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them.
Somehow, when an ex-cop turned witness says that, or waitress, it seems a whole lot scarier.
And anyway, I hate weenies.
Whoa, you're a
especially
lesbian too?
shoes.
Oh, really?
It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright.
But
Come on, Maya, let's enjoy Gumshoe's weenie together. She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste.
But I guess so.
You know what they say, when there's a weenie in your face, better than let it go to waste.
Excuse me, what? Who says that?
Gumshoe's lunchbox and weenie eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
Oh, that hit the spot. Oh, I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Thanks for your help last year.
Huh? It was nothing. I'm glad you got off the hook.
I hope you can help me out this year, too.
Yeah, me too. It'd be sweet if we could get that verdict overturned.
How often do I clean my screenshots? Only when I need to make more space on my console. So in about 693 gigabytes of screenshots, I might clean it up a bit.
No matter what happens, I never let things get me down.
You're always so positive, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. The early bird catches the worm. A bird in the hand.
Wow, all those phrases are named after you?
And I never turn my back on anything.
You're always so strong, aren't you, Maggie?
Macho Maggie Bird, they say. I'm a tough old bird.
Tough old bird. Nick, do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, Maya, that is a 1 terabyte memory card in my Switch. Worth it!
Mr. Armstrong was very good to me after I was fired from the force. I can't believe someone as nice as him could have anything to do with this.
Well, in the time between the victim being poisoned and the police being called, the only person who was on the scene and had a chance to do anything was Mr. Armstrong. There was no one else there.
Mr. Armstrong he wouldn't set me up, would he? I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of a courtroom proceedings addict for years now. It feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man.
He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Rings your ears.
Still, I feel a bit uneasy.
Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Without psychlocks! No psychlocks, just tell me. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony.
Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it.
Oh, God bless you, Maggie.
I know. Oh.
I think that's twice you being like, I know. Oh.
Holy smokes, that's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright! Just look at that ridiculous suntan!
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how...
He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan!
I'm not hearing this.
Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else, provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember?
Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up.
Add!
The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him.
But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that
it was the waitress
who put some white powder into the coffee cup?
So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it?
Oh yeah! The MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well.
I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir.
Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too.
Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me.
You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn Elg, collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. And before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No idea at all. Why, is it important, Mr. Wright?
The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean?
Old Seedy wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds! Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Not in the least. But the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Beth! Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about Old Seedy.
Why does every person talking to me hate me today? Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you?
Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite...
Doesn't quite what?
Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant.
Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo.
But I can't really say it was an old man.
Okay, then how about calling him a really old, middle-aged man?
No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman.
A woman?
Are you sure, Maggie?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
So? What did this woman look like?
She was sort of creepy. And she had a kind of cackling laugh.
Creepy?
Cackling?
Maya, are you the murderer?
What?
Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently?
What? What? Why is there no additional info that's presented like that?
January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
The main server just went off in smoke. Like, why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already.
Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too.
I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief.
But I'm watching anime. How am I supposed to see all the cute new anime?
It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch.
No! That's $300!
Spy Family just got a new episode!
I don't care. You'll have to watch the VOD later.
Damn, wow. This place is really buzzing.
Yeah, I haven't seen this violent since the time that Inuyasha went out over Cowboy Bebop for the best anime of the year poll. Something must be going down. Something really big.
Huh? Hey, what are you doing here, pal?
Quick question, Gumshoe. Inuyasha or Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop, obviously.
Oh, shit.
Detective Gumshoe!
Hey!
The police force really is that dumb.
Okay, you can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay.
Huh?
We got big problems here today.
Well, I know you're here.
Why? What's going on?
It's a virus! A virus!
A coronavirus?
The virus is ripping through the precinct's computer system.
I really need to ask you some questions.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this once, so listen up.
Yes!
No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this. You hear?
Okay?
Got money trouble? Just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there!
We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information.
Oh! Is that all? Well, let's see. Denderlender is considered to be even fishier than your average illegal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all the debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady.
All right, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady.
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
We better find out what the story is with this lady. Oh, shit!
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
You asking me? I just go with the flow, right, pal?
Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable.
What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus. Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick!
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
We have to solve the case immediately, Maya.
Hey, that sounds pretty dumb. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. No expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. Virus is a program that gets inside a computer and fucky-wuckies it up.
Fucky-wuckies? You mean the machine go boom and explode?
No, it goes zeeky boogie dook. The damage is, well, like, your brain, Gumshoe. It's all internal.
So the inside goes booms like when you go to the toilet, right?
Yes, imagine that all the case data you've got stored on your bricks here in the station, a virus could wipe out all of that. That's the kind of fucky-wucky I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary!
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So like, when I spend too much time with you guys, your stupidity crosses back over to me.
Oh. So, it's like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah! It takes ages to type in all that data. Ooh, you want to destroy it, pal.
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's.
What? That's horrible!
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches a cold.
That's right. And then I can take care of him and give him chicken noodle soup and pamper him and put a blanket on him and...
Right. Then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he's too sick.
Right. That's the reason. And that's the only reason.
You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Like arson.
What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that makes major fucky-uppy-wucky.
And all the different viruses have names, right? Kinda feel like I heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before.
The name of the virus? Huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Detective Gumshoe, about this.
What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus right now. Ah! This is it! It's a stupid name! I remember now!
I thought so. Here it comes.
Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick! What's going on?
It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it.
The name scribbled on the sports paper and written on that That's the name of the virus! MC Bomber!
What?
Yeah, the virus that's infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber!
Can you give us any more details, please?
We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess.
Now the virus has been released, huh?
Yeah. It's in every computer in every public office in the city.
You're aware that Minesweeper isn't a virus. It comes free with your Windows PC, Gumshoe.
I don't have Minesweeper. What are you talking about?
It came free.
Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
It came free. It has to come free. It's It's like Space Cadet Pinball. You can't have a computer that doesn't have Space Cadet Pinball.
What's Space Cadet Pinball? All this stuff with pinballs and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made this virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the route of this virus on the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of kroner. Pal.
In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? Little, lot, little, nothing at all? A million? MC Bomber updated in the court record. I feel like there's more I gotta present.
Apparently, everyone's listening to the show now.
That's because everyone wants money.
They say that the victim, Glenn L., was really into gambling.
Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick.
Huh? We were playing for money?
Of course. So you better pay up.
Hey, you're a smart one. Waiting for a cop to be present before asking for cash.
Something. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that is, we already.
I'm out of info, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. See if she knows anything about the CD now. Nope, okay. See if we can present this. Hey, Vermont! Nothing there yet.
Could work?
I'm thinking.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if it was her or the mysterious girl, Viola, who was the second one to give Cyclops. I'm assuming whoever has 3 is the one that we should work on next. So I guess we should just go for it. Yeah, anyway, let's see. Open command prompt, /run zawarudo.exe and enter. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in?
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service?
What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? I'm gonna assume it has to do with... Yeah. Okay, pretty straightforward.
What is that?
Tato, you're not in trouble, but just in general, I would avoid writing out .exe on any sort of thing, because sometimes it actually hyperlinks to a file that can be downloaded, and I generally do not trust anything that ends in exe that... You're fine. Just be careful about that. A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones.
With that many tickets, you can get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? No, never mind. That's just the lingering aftertaste of Gumshoe's weenies.
But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own.
You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it?
please. The lottery. Lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. Thank you for the tier 1 gift subs, Maitsumi. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? And welcome, Arcturia Mordio, Elemental Star Sever, Carol Sayuni, Edwin Tiong, and Seb Espresso to the Lion Pride. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps?
No! You're right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand?
Trust me. Even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000?
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious.
All good people get into trouble sometimes.
Huh?
Let's ask one of my programmers what they think. Excuse me, what do you think?
I'm taking a break.
Yes, perhaps I should take a break too.
I'm upset. I'm not upset because they gave our volunteer an extra line, but damn, that's funny. I wish I could take a break from my troubles. The rest stop was about a mile back, and I forgot to pee. Okay. God, I feel so stupid. I don't know if it was ever mentioned who he was in trouble with. I guess because they use the words terrifying and ferocious. I don't know if it was ever proven that he was, because I'm trying to remember what we learned about at Tenderlander, and if it was tied to him specifically, but I guess since we also know in the flashbacks that he was at the table, so... Okay. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tenderlander.
Tenderlander? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices.
Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think?
Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money.
Oh, no. I mean about Mr. Elg.
You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them.
Really? Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other. I swear to God. If I was one step ahead of myself again, I'm gonna be very, very upset. Oh, right. Well, what do you think? Oh, okay, it's
I'm
the
not
same
sure.
thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, son of a gun! Alright, at least I wasn't a step too far ahead of myself. Unless it ends up asking another question. Oh, wait! Oh, there's more! Oh, this is new! Okay, hold on, let it play. Alright, cool. My apologies. Damn, the programmer actually had a lot more than 4 lines. Alright, now I'm not as upset anymore. Alright, so let's move ahead. Okay, well, what do you think?
I'm not sure. Let's ask one of the programmers. Excuse me, can you answer this man's query, please?
And then check again. Oh, that's when I was donating the sub. All right. Oh, shit. I'll go back. Hold on. I'll try and pause it for you. No! Oh, my God. No! There we go.
The data queue that manages system tasks for troubleshooting requires that the multitasking simulation for local variables be put into sleep mode so that data transmission on active node can be bundled correctly according to the source code. Obviously.
Yay! Bonus lines.
We did it!
Yay! Yay!
I'm afraid that this is the situation you see. Did your good people follow all of that?
Not even slightly. What was all of that mumbo jumbo?
It is exactly as my programmer explained.
I'm guessing I picked the wrong piece of evidence there.
Glenn had a lot of friends, Mr. Wright. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigre?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh.
Yep, the connection. It's fine. We're both realizing at the same time. And your oop is super cute, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Shit, I don't know. Do I have all of the evidence? That would be a connection between him and Mr. Armstrong. That would be the connection between Furio and Viola. Yes? This? Okay, because Glenn is a computer programmer. But how does that tie him to Tenderlander? Because nothing about the sheet. That ties him almost to Mask to Mask. The only possible connection I can think of is because he's a computer programmer, like maybe he made it, but I don't know how that ties him to Furio Tigre. If this one doesn't work, I might back out, because I genuinely don't think we have... it's either that, or... I don't know how she knows him. Shit. Oh, son of a bitch. I think it's...
I'm not sure. Do you want me to go?
I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
Son of a
The
gun.
data queue, transmission, bundled correctly with source code, obviously.
Oh, I thought I'd be able to get all of my health back. Shit. So what could it be? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, it's right fucking there. I skipped over it like a moron. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Furio Tigre, a.k.a. the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tenderlander. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt.
No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $1,000, I think.
Only 1,000?
$100,000.
Ouch!
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy who got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
Ain't no one in this town better at eating weenies than I am. Bring that son of a bitch here! His talents.
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program is worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking her. Program in question. Was it by any chance?
Oh, they handed this one to me. Okay, so I thought, my initial thought was that finally I was gonna have to present the newspaper because it mentions 100,000. But if they're gonna, the game was like, all right, we threw you for a loop. Here you go. It's the program. There's only one thing that could be a program. I say this like it's super obvious after skipping over the piece of evidence that says meet with the tiger no less than 3 separate times. Anyway, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber.
No!
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. All right, so I take this thing and I plug it into the USB. Ah! Woo! Oh, AOL free trial, 60 hours.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. But it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky.
Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tres Bien?
Where do you come up with these ideas? I'm gonna backslap Pearl next time I see her. Mark my words. Note to self, backslap Pearl.
So it's safe to say Mr. Alg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of a genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts.
MC Bomber updated in the court record. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore.
Use the trash can, Nick!
Not my monkeys, not my circus.
So is there anything else that I sent?
Would you mind taking... No, Sparta, okay, that's
nope,
fine. No, it's fine.
thing. Oh, we already did that. When the music got quiet, I was like, oh, it's a new one. Okay. I hate this. This whole episode feels like, hey, I don't feel ready at all to do these Cyclocks, but I'm gonna go for it anyway, and then just dumb lucking it out.
Isn't that how it always goes?
No, I felt really... I'm pretty sure I perfected one of these streams. Like, remember we finished that stream super early because I blew through the Cyclops.
That's right.
Hey, Viola, was it? Hello? Okay. I think she's dead. I'll just
She ghost?
I'm gonna just go up and,
Oh no.
Sawarudo. Jesus Christ. The head bandage.
You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? I saw something in... Yes. Oh, okay, good start. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself.
Oops, I mini-spoiled myself earlier. Oh, well.
Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. All right, then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong. And this is why. I have no fucking idea. This is honestly the first we've heard of it. I don't have anything here.
Wouldn't you want to know, lawyer boy?
There's nothing here. I can't even, not even one that's like a word mention. Fuck, do we seriously still not have enough? That's 2.5 pages of evidence. Shit. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Shit. See if he knows these guys. Nothing there. Nothing there. I know that they specifically mentioned, or the people at Blue Screens Inc. said that they at least know Furio. Move to the kitchen. Okay, he's gone. So I'll try presenting their profiles to her. Nothing there.
Pause.
Okay. Same thing again.
More pause.
Shit. Her, I guess? Oh, wrong one. Nope, she already commented on that. She doesn't comment on her. Okay. Shit, did that again. Wait, is this new? No, we did this.
Nope. Pay me up those $500, Nick!
That lady is the boss of Blue Screens Inc., pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. She's got nothing to hide. Kinda like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. Which, kinda makes you think she might be hiding something. Ah, that's the girl that works over at Tendelenda. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she?
That should be the least of your worries, pal.
What's that supposed to mean? It could be worse.
Maya getting hired to handle anything electronic?
You wash it with water, right?
Oh god, Maya.
Her name is Viola Cadaveranini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaveranini.
Bruto Cadaverinarini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
It's a type of pasta, but other than that, I've never heard of him.
Bruto Cadaveranini is the boss of the Cadaveranini family.
The Cadaveraninis? That's one long, scary sounding name.
And we can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you?
No! I don't remember ever saying I was going to! I better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis?
Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who.
You're a cop and you're scared? What is this, an elementary school?
Trust me. Doesn't matter if you're an elementary school child or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. You can't touch them. They got too much moolah.
Moolah? As in...
I mean, they pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market.
The
black market.
Huh? And that includes Tenderlander, I take it?
Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaveranini. And I mean no one.
Interesting.
So, Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up at Tenderlander?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tenderlander are, pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in the file related to Maggie's case.
Sounds like a pretty important clue.
Ah! I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing!
And that is...
You know, the lunchbox! How'd everything go?
Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies?
Hey, weenies!
Oh, yeah. Those weenies. Poison... the weenies given by Gumshoe. The weenies that were meant to be given from Gumshoe. Gumshoe's weenies. Those weenies, Maya?
Yeah, those ones!
So, how did my weenies taste? How'd it feel when they went down the hatch, huh?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, really? That's what she said? I knew it!
No, not exactly.
Hey, don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen. So, I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox!
Oh!
Those weenies are even bigger.
Do me a favor again, pal, huh? Deliver this?
This sure is a heavy burden. In more ways than one.
I can just imagine little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
That means the smaller one was a Weenie Hut Jr.
Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all of those too.
When there's a weenie in your face, better not let it go to waste.
Please stop singing that, Jim. I really can't eat anymore.
Oh, she's gone. She heard us coming. Okay. Well, okay, I don't know if we're supposed to give that to someone, but I do know that we have enough info to get that other Cyclox, so...
Alright, so let's skip ahead through the first one.
Oh
shit! No! I pressed B too much! Son of a bitch! It's like when you press A too much at the Pokemon Center.
Oh no.
Listen, maybe if I do this back and forth enough times, it'll make her nauseous and she'll vomit up the information that I need.
Please don't.
Alright. And she says, what do they have to do? Very strong, and this is why. Oh. Wait. So it has her last name now. Was her last name there before? It was question marks, wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go with the new profile that we got. Okay, good. I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadavrini! You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it. But I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadavrini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away. Or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have...
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... I'm gonna go with this only because it was very obvious in the flashback. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh!
Living on a prayer. Oh, my line, sorry. We collided. The motorbike. In my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all. Is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke. So she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverinadini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. It's either the bill, or it's the fact that his bike is damaged. Oh shit, they both could be it. Okay, based on the wording, since it says was involved in a traffic accident on his bike, I'm going to go with the piece of evidence that directly references his bike. Okay, it's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? It's like that fooly-cooly, you know, ride on shooting star, Viola Cadavrini.
A person of taste, I see.
And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadavrini, you know the truth, don't you? Oh, I'm so close, I can taste it. This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaveranga have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible. Perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that it may be true.
I know it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? Do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? Not much, but I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. I know we just portrayed it, but because they already said earlier, I don't know, it just feels like obviously he would not, that's based on him acting so cowardly towards her. My best guess is that he pissed him off and he's trying not to get himself killed. Nice. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? Please break, please break, please break.
$1 million.
Oh, it feels good. Anyway, let me just suck from that head wound. Delicious.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation.
Wow, now I've got 3 whole brain cells.
When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really?
I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million?
Ah, that's nothing. Have you ever tried giving birth in the United States?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh?
Did he also have mesothelioma? Because then he would have been entitled to financial compensation. It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cavalavadavadu. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me. Not about my grandfather. But I knew it wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
what he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these?
Medical papers.
I'm Brio Caverdabra Lubadabadubada's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
Viola's medical papers added to the court record.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
You've had brain damage your entire life, and you haven't gotten a single dollar because of it. There are two other things that I consider inexcusable.
Poisoning. And pineapple on pizza.
Only a coward would put pineapple on pizza and call it an acceptable dinner choice!
But I like pineapple on pizza!
And that's how I
Wait,
know
is everything alright, Nick?
And that's how I know you're brain damaged, Maya. We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
No. That's definitely cocaine.
Oh!
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so... guess I can get rid of this.
On the floor!
Nick!
You know I'll need to pick those up later, right?
January 7th. Très bien.
Mr. Armstrong?
Oh, bonjour! I've been waiting for you to return.
Mr. Armstrong!
Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas!
Ah! It's Zinniop!
Who you calling Zinniop?
Come out from under the table already, Maya! That's my spot!
Okay, hand it over.
What?
You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. I'm the master at eels and escalators. The medical papers, now!
Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Kirakira Hanabi's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers?
Nah, the inflation hot. Of course the money!
Mrs. Kadagarahankaradonkaradu trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you.
Forget about it! That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? Grave of the Fireflies. Also, it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad!
I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off!
Are you crazy or something?
No, I'm dumb as fuck.
Obviously. And I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's two of us here. You got that? Two.
Joke's on you! I only know how to count to 1!
Well, sucks to be you.
We.
Oh, the bathrooms are in the back corner. Mr. Armstrong?
Forgive me, Desoli. I cannot argue with him.
Take that.
That really hurt.
Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter.
Wait.
Don't take it too hard, Phoenix Wright.
That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. everyone here plays fighting games. Those medical papers were vital evidence.
Hold it, pal!
Detective Gumshoe?
Detective? You think you gonna stop me, Kappa? Beat it! Roll!
Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. Go, pal. And take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
All right. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick! Don't let me behind!
Someone's gotta be the bear!
No!
Let's go, pal!
I ain't into Bara!
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tender Lender is going down. Raising Cane's is the only tender place I care about. To be continued.
And Gumshoe got his blood wet.
That was a proper 3.5 hour stream.
Yeah.
I can't complain about that. Damn. Gumshoe's actually kind of attractive now.
Yeah.
Skip ahead. And options. Title screen. There we go.
Woo! Good job.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we'll probably go through the order of cast credit. I only had to give 4 subs out today. I'm actually pretty proud of myself considering how many Cyclops there were.
Yeah,
that was pretty
Nice
interesting. So I think we'll probably go through the cast congratulations and thanks. We'll do our quick fan art. And then I am going to mention something to the cast real quick. And I might as well do it publicly since we're gonna have people in chat as well. And then we'll handle it from there. Real quick though, I would give, let's see, what time is it right now? All right, we're gonna take like a quick 3.5 minute break because I have to pee really bad. So we are not done yet. We still have to do the cast credits. We still have to do the fan art. Whoever's got this playing in the background, make sure you mute that. And of course, the final message. So just quick 3.5 minute break until 8:40 Pacific time, 11:40 Eastern time, just so that you can drink, get water, take a pee, and then we'll run through our end of stream stuff. So very, very brief break.
All right.
All right.
Woo! Good job.
I was so hoping that Tigray and Gumshoe would have some time on screen together.
It was so good. You guys did wonderfully.
Gumshoe literally was the MVP.
Who'd have thought, right?
Right?
Yes, indeed.
Awesome. Anyway, I'm just giddy.
Y'all are really talented.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Everybody did really well today.
The
I especially
volunteers
like the
did
chief.
great.
That was good.
I agree.
Thank you.
I especially like
so
the
red the entire time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You did great.
I was trying to go for a like a similar to Batman style voice, but a little less starker.
Especially like the.
Full
I especially like the. Was it Boomsday who played Viola?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Booms.
That was really good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real creepy, huh?
We'll go through all the cast lists and we could say all the good stuffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ball it all up inside, like you do with all your emotions, and then let it out later.
Oh no. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. There was.
Gumshoe is winning people over with his weenies.
Yo, what do
He
you
works
mean
hard.
over? I already loved him.
He worked hard on those weenies.
He did.
Yeah.
Too bad Maggie doesn't like them.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I just think she doesn't like Gumshoe's weenies.
I don't think she likes Gumshoe in
want
general.
them in a box?
It's my weenies in a box.
I like my weenies canned.
Yeah. I actually hope that Maggie ends up liking Gumshoe by the end of this chapter or whatever.
We'll see.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
I also just shout out to the entirety of chat. The second that Sean started doing Living on a Prayer, everyone just started in with completely wrong lyrics.
I love it.
was
You guys are
brilliant.
amazing.
But
Kudos to
I do
Chad.
not to chat, but I'm proud of myself right now for doing that.
As
You
you
did
should.
wonderfully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The laugh is what got me every time.
Honestly.
Yeah, I can actually feel the chills from the voice work because it was that good.
Same.
I
Nicely
agree.
done.
I agree.
I also agree, even though I'm coming in completely dumb as to the topic that's taking place.
Doomsday
Music.
1% says viola. Evidently.
It's Viola, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Like the
Oh.
instrument.
All right. First things first, let us give our thanks. So once again, I'm always grateful for the people who dedicate their time to make these happen. And starting from the top, we had Color Brews once again stepping in as our Maya Faye.
Hello.
How does it feel now that you've had a couple episodes, Color? I noticed you seemed a lot more confident with your choices now.
I'm getting better at understanding how she's supposed to be played, so yeah. And I feel more okay because then we had a bit of a quip session beforehand, so I can make fun of you, especially due to World Flipper.
God, deliberately choosing not to pull for a unit, even though I know I will guaranteed get her later on, is like the most painful thing I've ever done. So,
Oh, that's such a vibe.
it sucks.
Pat, baby. Pat,
Just,
yeah.
just look at that
Give her
portal
the
and
face.
say eight limiteds in a row.
I know.
All you gotta do.
And there's a dumbass part of me that's like, yeah, but we're gonna get free tenfolds. I'll get one of them, he said, before not getting any of the 5 stars on this banner until like after 8 or 10. So,
Stairs in your luck during HNF.
TJ Anthony, I am still always in love with your Furio Tigre and like the cleanliness of your messiness, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you mean, and thank you.
Yeah. Our detective today, that was Will Bill, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Yep.
was.
Good to have you back as well. It feels like all the volunteers that were supposed to only have X number of lines ended up with more lines than we expected, which I'm always happy when that happens. So,
Yeah, me too.
our chief, or should I say the chi-beef, Rennie Tan,
Make it so.
the mini gremlin.
Hell yeah.
I can just imagine.
You're so cute.
Can you in your chibi chief voice say, "Don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time"?
Hold up, I got this. Let me. Yeah. Oh.
I can just hear her hopping up into the chair and setting down her can of Chef Boyardee that she was eating out of with a fork.
Oh, how did you know? Okay. What was the line again?
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Oh my God, put me in handcuffs right now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not Chef Boyardee, but Chief Boyardee.
Chief Boyardee. Ah.
Beef Boyardee.
One.
Applause.
Steel Helm with Dick Gumshoe. It's all right. Like I said, it's like Kaiba in the Abridged series. This is just the voice I hear for Gumshoe at this point.
My pleasure. This was a lot of fun. This particular one, I had a lot of fun with the cooking of the weenies and everything.
Did you notice the part where he goes, "Oh, that's what she said"? Like they knew. They knew.
They absolutely
They had
knew.
to have known. Maggie Bird, Juan Decimo. I'm always really intrigued by your performance because I don't know if people picked up on this, but you put this like chatterbox personality where you kind of blaze through her lines, but it's not out of inexperience. You do it because she's like always just like flitting back and forth, and it carries through in the fact that you don't really honor the punctuation very much. And I kind of like it. I think it's really unique.
Oh, thank you.
Was that intentional or was...
It was a bit intentional, I would say, just because to me Maggie seems like a bit high energy.
Yeah, it really came through. It did. Viola Cadaverini, which I'm sure is going to become the new Mask to Mask in terms of never getting it right. Finally, Boomsday Wonder, my God, you were on it as soon as the volunteer thing opened. I'm sure you were like clicking the bits and then the volunteer and the redeem like over and over until it like activated.
Yeah.
That's the nervous laugh of, you got me in 4K.
Yeah.
But did you have fun?
Well done, Booms. Very well done.
Yay.
It worked out really well. You did a great job. So I'm so glad we could have you. I'm glad that you got. I'm assuming this was the role you were really hoping for.
I knew basically nothing about this case before this, so I was just hoping to get a named role of any kind.
Well,
But I
certainly
feel like I'm glad I ended up with this one.
Yeah, it worked out. KK, you cursed motherfucker. what was the cappuccino?
Yep.
Chat was going crazy on cappuccino. Like I was like, that sounds like a fucking Pokemon.
I definitely saw someone in chat put soda went up my nose, and I think that is a personal career high.
Oh, it isn't the last we've heard of it either. Our Lisa Basil coming out of nowhere. That was dramatic art. Octavia, correct?
Yeah.
My goodness. Like the way that you made it, the way that you made it sound human, but just that little bit off was so nuanced. That was so fucking good.
Thank you.
There's nothing else I can say to that. It hit just that middle ground of it's not perfectly human, but it's not obvious robot either. And I really enjoyed that. It made like those little moments where like her body kind of slightly shifted to the side, like that much more unnerving.
Thank you. When I saw her, I was like, oh, she looks Siri-like, so
Right.
this is like my first time ever doing it. But it was a lot of fun, so I'm grateful. Thank you.
And our programmer that I'm gonna assume only listed as 4 lines because each line was a run-on sentence lasting about 5 different text boxes. That was Clavichord of Doom, if that's correct.
Yep, that's me.
Heck yeah. Good job on doing your best. I always feel bad when I can't pause the lines on my own accord. Thank God for Switch capture. That is twice in a week that we've...
Yay!
It's been in a good argument for that.
Mhm.
Paul Hikari is our Victor Kudo, once again shredding his pipes for the quality of the dub overall.
To be of service.
Please, get some hydration in you.
All right, then. I'll go.
And I was hoping they'd be able to sit around, but I don't blame them for leaving. Our lovable Crash Star coming back for 2 lines as the judge.
Claps for some Americlaps.
Americlaps?
Yeah! Americlap.
Applause.
Yeah.
America.
So, I guess maybe I can bring this up. Yeah, I can probably bring this up while I'm saving the fan art. I go to Megastar fan art, and the first thing that I see is Depper writing the whole Shunusi. That is definitely cursed. So anyway, the thing that I wanted the people in the cast to be aware of, and I'm gonna try and be able to focus on both of these at the same time. Okay. The things that I'm gonna try to focus on are, so it was brought up the fact that we will have the ability to do the live dub next weekend as well. But then after that, things get crazy for several weeks. I have basically the only day between now and October 1st that I am home on Saturday is one Saturday on August 20th. And then I'm just gone again until October 1st. So it has been brought up to consider temporarily moving the live dubs to Wednesdays. Now, I don't know how that would work out because obviously my Wednesdays tend to be free until they're not because they are potential work days. So there is still a chance that they may end up getting canceled, especially if I have, say, a session that goes until 4 o'clock and then I have to drive home, or especially if there's a morning session the following day and I don't want to take any risks with my throat quality going into that evening. So I don't want your answers right now because I discussed it with the mod team and I would rather it be private. But everyone, I'm going to ask the entire live dub cast, even the people that are yet to show up. Obviously, I don't think we need to ask the people who have already gone. But, let's see, I saved that piece of fan art. Yes. So what I would like is for you guys to reach out to me and DM me and let me know whether or not you would be comfortable with moving the dubs temporarily to Wednesdays at the same time after next Saturday. And I'm gonna just do a private blind poll of whether you guys would rather keep them on Saturdays and just take a really long hiatus, or if you would like to move them to Wednesdays. And I understand it's more than just whether the cast can make it, it's also whether or not people who are in the audience can make it, because Wednesdays all of a sudden are their school nights. Well, I mean, we're in the middle of summer vacation for some, but some people are in summer school. Whether it's school nights, whether it's a work night, whether it's just something different, it's a different scenario than it being smack dab in the middle of the weekend. So, at the end of the day, I do want to give the power to the cast, because you are the ones at the end of the week who have to commit the time to sit in. You know, people watching are obviously entertained, but they don't have to be there. They can always watch the VOD. We can't do the show without you guys there. So, when you get a chance, just reach out to me via DM and let me know, yay or nay, if you would like to move the dubs to Wednesday after next Saturday. And I'll just I'll add them up, and I will just let everyone know on a general sense whether or not we're going to end up doing the shift. I do not expect us to be done with this game before October. I will be very surprised at the pace that we've been going. August, let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. If we were to move it, we will have to actually miss it that next Wednesday. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We'll have to miss that one because that's, between potential for work to come in and the days that I already know I can't do it because of work that I've already got scheduled, there's very little chance we'll be done before October. So we'll do those during the period leading up to October and then switch back to Saturdays for the rest of that. That is what I wanted to bring up. So feel free to let me know when you can. And
Captain.
And with that, we didn't have as much fan art as I was expecting this week, but that is great because it means I actually get to eat dinner before 11 o'clock at night. I am never going to complain about that. Also because I'll get to spend time with my wife, who I have missed. So let's go documents, Twitch resources, fan art. This first one is from Dick Steelshoe, who says, I'm not a very good artist, but here's my rendition of the oiled Chevroth. And I already hate it.
There you have it. There he is.
Oh my god.
We also have an even more cursed one that I now consider canon that Steelhelm also drew, of our very own Rinitan as the police chief.
I saw that one. It's so cute.
I love the little avatar, the little animal drawing.
It's very accurate. Like I call the mouse like it's nothing. It's just the factual statement.
So if you want to read out the lines after I reply, chief?
I'm busy. Now, Keith.
I was totally expecting you to go, now Kith, like super aggressive, but the fact that you're just like, now Keith, like, AJ and I do the same thing. We're like, Achi, and she'll be like, sing, and I'll go, give me Keith.
Now I'm used to squeaking at my boyfriend.
Oh, that's adorable. Are you willing to recreate one of the noises you typically make?
Oh my god. He's gonna tease me. Yeah. He may be watching. Oh my god. Okay.
No, it ready.
Okay.
No pressure.
Squeak.
No. I'll give you one back.
Then he usually goes honk, honk.
When AJ and I want to get each other's attention, or when we just feel like annoying the shit out of each other, we act like baby birds trying to get the attention of the mom. So we will literally be in separate rooms going.
That's so cute. Oh my god. Now Maya and Bally are yelling at me because me and my boyfriend will also go.
Our way of checking in with each other, of just being like, hey, I'm acknowledging your presence even though we can't see each other, is we'll go. And like we'll meow back to each other, but it has led to situations where, for example, I'm at a con and AJ meows into an empty house, realizes I'm not there because I don't respond, and then gets depressed.
Oh, that's such a vibe. I can relate.
All right.
I like.
This next one is from KK, who says, Nick for once makes a very good wager. This is a KK written joke. How clean once Maya asks or stops asking stupid questions.
Hey, Nick, what color is blue?
Yeah, I've got like at least 10 years. Oh no. Oh shit. So that one dude says Cold Killer versus Phoenix Wright. I love the high heels on Judge in the process.
I didn't even notice.
Jesus.
Oh, that's right, because he's doing the pose like the girl who's sitting on top of the stereo in
Yes.
Friday Night. Is it Friday Night Funkin' is what it's called?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, that is the title.
Oh my goodness. This next one is from Firebite, once again depicting the earliest joke of today's stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's talking about ingredients. All right, am I singing this or is KK singing this?
I am putting this one on you, buddy.
All right. Bells, frogs, big cherries, Peter Pan, magic cheese, Sephiroth! Sephiroth! There you go.
Bring the Peter my
Beautiful.
There's clearly been a favorite across today's stream, because this one is from Dramatic Art, who goes, did they write anything with it? With sandalwood oil, you can maybe shine just as bright as the lovely Jean. This would terrify me as a final boss.
A new take on biblically accurate angel.
Oh my god.
I'm shining.
What?
It's so bright! Ah!
Oh my god.
Avitus, I hate you for this. I'm so pissed off. Oh wait, I already showed that one. Let me bring this in. This is from Avitus 7. Booms, this is you.
Baby loan shark do 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 do. Baby loan shark do 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 do. Baby loan shark do 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 do. Baby loan shark.
Oh, that's why I didn't save. It was saved as a GIF. This is the first image I've received that was saved as a GIF. Here we go. And then leaving us off is Lunar Spotlight. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what this is a reference to. Because I know he's scared of the Cyclops. What is this
I think it's referencing your reactions to every time a Cyclops shows up. Because
Yeah,
I reacted
probably.
like that.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was a specific reference or just like, okay. I love his face in this. That's so cute. Oh yeah, like
Yes.
that if a bathroom door is locked or something like that. I don't want to get in. I'm too scared. All right. Well, let's see. So let me see when my next time that I'll be streaming is. Okay. So, I might do a catch-up stream on tomorrow. The next stream I would have done would have been Demon Gaze 2, correct? Actually, that makes sense. This makes sense.
That
because
makes sense, yeah.
We will be able, because I will be able to come back on Wednesday, and I will be able to come back on Friday, which would have been 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim anyway. So, unfortunately, I am off from streaming for the next 3 days. I will be on stream tomorrow evening, but it will be part as Flint's Subathon stream, which even then, I might play it easy. Here's basically how my next schedule looks. Sunday, I am double booked on Flint's stream from 11 to 3 and then from 5 to 8. Monday, I am double booked from 11 to 1 and then from 3 to 6. And then I have to drive back from that because it's in studio. So there is no way in hell I'm going to be back in time to stream. Tuesday is going to be a 12, an 11 to 1 and then a 2 to 3. Oh wait, maybe I could stream on Tuesday. I lied. Okay, so we'll be able to do all right, I'm gonna have chat vote because it's gonna be uneven. But let me go to my manager, stream manager. I love that so much. All right, so one stream is gonna get a double dose next week because we have an uneven number. We have 3. So stream double dose. So you guys vote on if you want a double dose of Demon Gaze 2 or 13 Sentinels. Go ahead and vote right now. I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? It might be pointless to have that poll. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for doing this. The reason being, I will have to miss Sunday's poll. All right, this is screwy. No, that makes sense. So we are going to end up doing a double. We're gonna do a double stream of Demon Gaze 2 on Tuesday and Friday, and Wednesday is going to be the 13 Sentinel stream because I have to miss Sunday, and we will come back on Monday, and that'll be 13 Sentinels again. It's a lot to process, but just trust me when I say I'm off Sunday through Tuesday, or I'm off Sunday and Monday. We stream Demon Gaze 2 on Tuesday, which we normally would have done. We do 13 Sentinels on Wednesday the 20th. I'm back Friday for Demon Gaze, and then on that following Monday, we do 13 Sentinels. It'll all make sense. I'll remind you guys as those days approach. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. The ADHD is kicking in. I need a secretary. Well, the reason why I can make sense of all this is because I am very studious about recording what I'm doing on Google Calendar. The problem is, I talk about things several days before they're relevant. So the only part you guys need to know is that we are coming back on Tuesday evening on my stream for Demon Gaze 2, but both Demon Gaze 2 and 13 Sentinels will get 2 days each before we're back on schedule. So, yes, sorry, I said way too much. I could have made it way easier on you guys, and I apologize. But I hope you'll check out Flint's Subathon stream on Sunday. Should be pretty fun. And other than that, I hope you will give me, I pray that you will give me good tidings on my throat health for Monday especially, because both of the characters I'm voicing are pretty high energy, and I'm pretty sure one of them yells an awful lot. So even now I can feel my throat tightening up just talking about it. So I hope it works out well and it doesn't destroy my throat, because I have 2 more sessions after that before I get to rest and stream. So who is streaming right now? You know what? Jonas Scoot has raided us twice, and I don't think we've returned the love yet, though. So let us raid Jonas Scoot tonight. And he's playing Overwatch 2. Let's see. There is our raid phrase, since he's playing Overwatch 2.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
And with that, I'm going to get myself some delicious food before they close up. It may not be too late to get ding tea. No, you know what? Nope. As soon as I sat my stomach went, you want tacos. You definitely want tacos. All right. So I love you guys very much. I will maybe see you guys tomorrow evening on Flint's stream for his subathon. And other than that, I will see you guys back on Tuesday evening, potentially, for Demon Gaze 2 postgame, where Cancer will rip through my ass at least another dozen times before I win. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Thank you very much, cast. Everyone else, take care. Say hi to Jonah for me. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Good night and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.